Rizwan joined my batch program from Oman, and yesterday he cleared PMP. What an interesting journey this guy had. Rizwan, why don't you share your journey in your own way?
Yes, sir. Uh, Sir, I started your batch program in
Mm-hmm.
March
Mm-hmm.
2023,
Mm-hmm.
and I have 15-year experience. I am late. Now, what I am feeling, I was late. I must finish this PMP
Mm-hmm.
about 5, 6 years before.
Mm-hmm.
But when I joined this program, batch program, that time I was very motivated. Then I said I will continue the things, and within 2 months I will finish.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened during my this all procedure? I got some extra responsibility from my company, and then there were also some issues in my family, and
Mm-hmm.
I could not continue with the same pace.
Mm-hmm.
But during that time, from your end, I feel too much pressure. And believe me, when your message was coming, every time I was getting some extra pressure. One time, I thought better I delete your number because I was putting some status before. In May, I think happened. There was some matches in Salala, our city. Pakistan India match was there, and I was outside with my family. Then you send me one message near 5 o'clock. You send me, "Hi Rizwan, what's update?" Then I said, "Now what I will say? I just send you this topics finish." Then he said, "It was finished before also." I said, "Sir, sorry, I was busy. I could not continue that." Then you say, "Nah, you have time for match, but for study you don't have." Then I surprised, "From where you came from?
That's
There
true.
is match."
That's true.
Then when I saw the status, then I saw, Mr. Amir already checked my status. Then he said, "This is also not good because I am the guy who's putting some different status for my works and some different things where I'm going." Then I said, "Now what to do? Every time I will put status and Mr. Amir will see and then he will ask." Then at that time I decided better I delete his number, what I already saved. I said better I delete. He will not see my status. And whenever he will send message, I will just say him, "This is the update." Then he will not catch me what I'm doing. Then after that there was some uh, other responsibility was there. I could not continue. Then there was some gap. I inform you, "Sir, there will be little bit, I have to wait maybe 2, 3 months." But still that time you were asking me, you were pushing me. That time I thought I already told, then again messages are coming. Then that time I thought better I block the number. Message will not come. I will finish. When I will finish PMP, then I will update. "Sir, I will unblock." I will say, "Sir, I finish PMP. This is our commitment." Then 2 weeks before, on 4th September evening, I got message. That time I was going for prayer. I
Okay.
saw message, this message. I did not open the message. I said, "No, Mr. Amir." Then I said, what I will do. In prayer also, I was saying, now what I will say, what I have to say. When I came back, then you asked me, what's update? That time, I was watching this journey videos
Hmm.
because you suggested if you don't have enough time, at least you go through my notes, which I have already, and the videos. It will be helpful for you. Then you said, "No, I want to talk with you." Then that time I said, "Sir, VPN not working. It will take time." You said, "No, no, no. Direct, I will call you." Then when you call, you immediately started, "Rizwan, you have money, you pay fees." Then I said, "No, no, sir, I am not well prepared. I need time." You said, "No, no, no. I will not listen anything. You just book the exam, and I want within 2 weeks, I want this PMP from you." Then I said, "Sir, salary, I am waiting, this thing," I said, but you did not listen anything. Then I promised, I said, "Yes, inshallah, daily I will do and I will finish." After that, when I went home, then I see, even that time also I could not find time. Then I said, "Now what I will do? Maybe 12 o'clock, Mr. Amir will write one message. He will ask, what's update?" Then that day message did not come. Next day again. Daily it was in my mind. Then what happened? I said, better I have to do now. There is no other way. Sir Amir will daily ask and I cannot lie with him. Then what I said, I will book the exam. Then I started these videos, 2 days full concentration and notes which I have for the all classes. Then I booked exam last week, last Friday.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, because I am staying in one area which is uh, away from Muscat, and we have all the centers, physical uh, exam we can do only in Muscat area, and this is also 1,000 kilometer. Then I said better I book online. I booked online, and from home I started last Friday. But due to internet issue, I could not get started with this exam.
Mhm.
And then I got 1 week more because only Friday or Saturday was feasible for me. Then I continued. Meanwhile, I thought when he will send message, I will simply say, sir, I have limitation up to 1 year for my application. And I will tell him, sir, wait, because I will give him surprise.
Mhm.
Then during that week, message did not come. Then I said, I know Mr. Amir, 1 week or 2 weeks he will give me. Then suddenly he will call again. He will say, what is update? I need exam. Then yesterday morning there was exam time, 7:30 a.m.
Mhm.
Then when I started, it was same online, and I was not thinking because what I thought I have to do exam. If I will fail, I will tell Mr. Amir sir, you see, I tried. Now give me time about 4 5 months. Don't touch me, and I will spare some time and I will do proper training. But when yesterday I tried exam, I felt some pressure in the beginning because I did not do the mock for the final one, because I started some mocks. People I finished, process I finished, but for the other mocks I was unable to spare some time. But when I started yesterday exam, it was very good experience for me. In the beginning, for 30 question like this, I felt too much pressure, but then I said no, I have to do. And during this online exam, I was also thinking internet and some other issues can also happen. But the things were in my mind, which Mr. Sir Amir is always saying, read the last line and elimination technique. And then Alhamdulillah, I continued. And even for the breaks, because continue stay in front of camera on the laptop, and break also, first break I taken only for 4 minutes. Then after I started, and the second break also, because I was only adjusting my seat and position of laptop. And during the full session, I was keeping same position, because I heard before in the online examination, if your this camera position, some other issues are there, they will straight away they will disconnect, or maybe they will cancel. There are some different.
Mhm. Rizwan, continue. We lost it. You for
Yes.
inter. Yes.
Yes. Now about yesterday my exam, because I did this exam online, and as per my experience, because first I tried from my home, what we are using the internet, last Friday on 8th, I think. Then
Mhm.
it was internet was, because we are using normally net looking okay, but for the test it was not okay.
Mhm.
Because when I joined there, they said no, your video is not coming. Maybe you have laptop issue, some restriction, and maybe you have internet restriction. It was even Friday morning, 7 a.m. That time mostly people, because here holiday, they are not using. That's why I chose that time. But that time they canceled the exam. They said, okay, you can choose any other day. But when I checked about my laptop, everything, it was not having any restriction. Everything was fine. Then I thought maybe this is internet. Then I choose some other place where I went yesterday. There, Alhamdulillah, even during exam, I was also a little bit confused. I said maybe net will disconnect, maybe some uh, restriction will be there. But even during exam, why I choose this less break? This was also one reason. I have to take the less time in during break so that I can continue exam. Due to this reason, also I took only 4, 4, 5 minutes, two breaks to adjust my laptop position and other things.
Mhm.
But I will recommend for other people, if physically, because I have having some issue, 1,000 kilometer I cannot go
Mhm.
due to some other reasons.
Okay.
But if you can go, you can bear this even distance. My suggestion is to go for physical test in the center, so
Mm,
that there will be no any issue
mm,
for internet, for laptop, and any other thing.
mm. Okay, okay, okay. That's an important thing. Uh, we can look into that. That internet is one of the most important thing. He was lucky enough that he got a second chance. That PMI says, okay, internet is not good. We can look into that. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
this is one of the important thing we'll need to look into. Well, let's talk about the exam. How did you manage time in the exam?
So time actually, as I told earlier, for the mocks I did only people and process only, but for other mocks I could not do. But when I started, it time was running in the first stage. But then after 25, 26 questions, I continued. And for the time, I will suggest, because I did not do the mocks, but I will suggest for other people, go for mocks, because I did not do the well practice for the mocks, because I continued only journey videos and other notes. And but my eye was always on the right corner where time was mentioning and question was there. And luckily, because I may be lucky person, Alhamdulillah, I managed. I will not say I did before like this, but mocks, as per Mr. Amir, what he is suggesting, this is the best thing. We have to go through the mocks. What is the procedure he is guiding? And now I am feeling, Alhamdulillah, I got the certification. But what I am saying, I am late, and I also did not spend well time. I have to do what Mr. Amir is suggesting, what he is instructing us. We have to follow, and it is, believe me, very helpful as a experience wise, as a professional life. And as I said earlier, I must have done this PMP maybe 5, 6 years before. I am late.
Thank you.
Maybe before I never thought.
Yeah, no, I want to say it here. Sometime it need to be followed, and I have to do that. That's was my job.
Yes,
And I told you in
yes,
that class, I will,
yes,
I will work with you that till you become certified PMP,
yes.
till you
And
become.
sir, one thing I will add, in the first class when I joined, you said one thing. I will not leave follow up. There will be only two options. One is do PMP, other is to block my number. And when you called me 2 weeks before, then I I was thinking about the second option, to block your number. And I said, I will block number, message will not come. At least I will take my own time. But you said me very good thing that day. You said, this one, uh, time you have to manage. If you say I have spare time, I will do, then you will be not having any spare time any day. This you have to manage the time. And sometime for professional way, for good opportunities, maybe your current job will finish, and then you have time. But maybe that time you have some other tensions. You also said this thing 2 weeks before. Then after that conversation, I said, better I have to do, there is no other option, do or die. That's why I tried this, and alhamdulillah I cleared the exam. But your notes, everything is very precious, because
Thank you.
during class also, for the other videos, for the even journey videos, I have so many notes. For the last these few days for this test, I only followed your notes, these things. I did not go for questions. I said question answer will take little bit time.
Mm.
Yes.
You took a big risk. Let me put it very in a straightforward. You took a big risk. That risk was unnecessary. But
Yeah.
since it worked out, who am I to say anything? And not only Rizwan, it worked out in a very good score. You got above target. If I show you a scorecard, this is the scorecard of Rizwan. So this is my advice to everyone who's listening. If you join my program, you have two options. I'll make you PMP or you have to block my number because
Yeah.
I am a big believer of follow up. Yes, for his Yes, 4 is 1. It may look like that I was doing aggressive follow-up. I do because once you pay me, and my programs are not cheap. Right, Rizwan? They are not cheap.
Yes, sir.
Charge
Yes.
premium amount, and I make sure I make that amount halal for me. Okay,
Yes.
because
Yes.
this is
Yes.
my job. I made the promise. He joined in the batch 3. It was 4 5 months. It is my job to make sure he become
Yes.
PM, and I am happy.
And sir, one thing I
Yes.
will add, sir, for you, because now we are talking better. I talk everything. I remember uh, because I was not thinking about PMP. One of my friend from Saudi, he pushed me. Then he shared your number. Okay, he said this is one guy who is dealing and success rate is very good. Then I talk with you. Then I think when we talk, it was Friday, and next Friday your batch program was going to start. I think it was mid of March. Then I told you, sir, I'm waiting for my salary. I don't have funds now. You said, Rizwan, no need for this. You just start. I trust you. You trust me. You continue. For the money you can give later. You gave me also this option. And then uh, I transferred money in your Pakistan account. And when you shared, you are very near. You are like my neighbor area. I also told you that day. And believe me, when the last 2 weeks, when you called me, when you said, no, no, you have to do, then I thought I will block your number, but it is Uma number. Then I thought, no, no, now you have my account detail also. You see, when you have something in your mind, you will see how this person will come. Then I said, no, Mr. Amir house is very close to my area, and then maybe he will trace me. Then because he told me I want PMP, and Mr. Amir is very, I will say, energetic guy and motivational speaker, I will say. Then I thought maybe he will trace me through my account because I
Yes.
transferred through Pakistan number. From there, he will, and maybe he can
That
contact
is
me because
excessive. That is
this
excessive.
city. Yes,
That
yes,
is
this is
excessive.
because we can, yes, we can access this because this is very, and area is also our same area, maybe 5 minute drive, I will say. And then I said maybe Mr. Amir will take some data. He will contact. Maybe then he will
That's
take
too
my
much.
Pakistan
That's
number.
too much. No, I don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
do that. Once you once
But
you
I said
go.
no, no. I will do. I will do. No, no. Actually, these options are when I came because you are same my city, my area, very near, maybe 5 minute drive, I think.
Hmm,
Then this was coming to my mind. Otherwise, it was like this. You are my senior, same city, same area. I have to do this. And alhamdulillah, I did. And I will recommend other people also, other friends also. They have to join your program. This is very informative. PMP is one thing, but data what we are getting during this education, believe me, because I am the side guy. During this learning and this, uh, I did so many things
hmm,
because my field is construction and it is very helpful, especially team stakeholder. These thing I observed too much.
hmm. So that is the important thing. That is why you need to do that. You see, I always say that change is hard in the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful in the end. And I am happy. It was messy
Yes,
in the middle, as we discussed. It is beautiful
yes.
now. Rizwan, I wish you all the best of luck for your future
Thank you.
endeavors. And thank
Thank
you
you,
for
sir.
this straightforward success journey.
Yes.
And I wish you
And
all.
I, sir, I saved your number again. Now you can see my status. And last night I saved your number again. I said at least we see now each other. Now at least no message will come here. What is the update? What you are doing? Okay. But inshallah we will be in touch. Inshallah. Okay,
Thank
sir.